trying to figure out how to turn the camera around. Guess I'm not very good at this live stuff. But here we are walking. Let's see. Maybe that one. Hey, there we go. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Hey, this is Mark, and today is a Sunday that we've canceled church, and like the rest of the world, and well, we haven't canceled it, we've moved it online. So I was thinking that since we are in a world where we can kind of do this stuff live, I'd take you on my walk with my dog this morning. And here we are, about to set the beast free. I'm excited to invite you to join us for later today at 10 o'clock. Oops, my camera's not happy. I want to invite you to join us today at 10 o'clock as we do church online. And that'll be at our Facebook page, Athmar Park Church, facebook.com/Athmar Park Church, ATHMAR Park Church. And we're going to talk a little bit about Jesus today. No. Uh-oh, I got to go. Come here, Soso, come on. She's really friendly. Sorry I didn't see you. Come on, So. Good girl. You are nothing but trouble. Oh. Yeah, well, that was an adventure. So today, join us at 10 o'clock, Athmar Park, as we talk about Jesus. And we're going to talk specifically about how you can know that it's true. Because this is feeling apocalyptic to me anyway. I don't know about anybody else. The NBA's canceled. The NCAA tournament's canceled. That is some craziness right there. And so with all that being canceled, I want to make sure that we have the truth. We know the truth, that we know that Jesus is real. And so we're going to talk about how we can know the truth. And that's going to be at 10 o'clock. All right, well, I have gathered 4 people. That's pretty cool. Hi, Jake. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Dan. Hi, Josh. So, like I said, please come join us today online at 10 o'clock as we talk about how we know the truth. What's the scariest part about this thing for you guys? I sometimes wake up with a cough. Anybody wake up with a cough? And I think to myself, oh, this is it. It's all over. And I don't like living in fear. I don't know about you. Fear is no fun. It's a weird place to be. We all know the truth that if to live is Christ and to die is gain. And since that's true, whatever. But there's still some fear factor there, for sure. Ah, Grant Chin just checked in. Grant's in England. That's a interesting place to be right now. They just closed the border. I have a friend in Poland that's trying to get home. I have friends that were going to leave for Uruguay to be missionaries, and now they can't leave. Oh, there's a big dog on the other side of the fence. Oh, it's a big dog. Yeah. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, here comes the big white one. Oh, you guys can see more than I can because you're on the camera. Hello, big dogs. Hello, big dogs. Yeah. Okay, come on, So. We're going to go scare some ducks here in a second. But, yeah, even in the midst of scary times, God's good. Oh, I'm going to have to leash up my dog. Give me just a second. Come here, So. Come on, Soso. Can you sit? Can you sit? Show everybody how you can sit. 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 Oh, what a good sitting dog. Okay. Good girl. Okay, come on. We have to leash up. There's a dog going the other way. Oh, he's gone the other way. We might be all right. All right, now we can go scare some ducks. Okay, hang on. Okay, do you see the ducks? Oh, they're already gone. We don't get to scare ducks today. They're already on the water. Come on, So. Come on. Anyway, so for those of you just joining, I'm just allowing you to join me on my morning walk as I walk the dog in the park on this cloudy day in Littleton, Colorado. And we're talking a little bit about fear and what we do with that, and the fact that God is the consistent thing that keeps us anchored even in the midst of fear. And knowing truth allows us to get past some of the anxiety. So, I like walking out in the park in the morning. It's kind of a normalcy thing. when life goes crazy, you just get out and get back to a place where the birds are singing. I don't know if you can hear that. The ducks are on the pond. It's a way to avoid all that crazy anxiety in our life. Always got to clean up after your dog. So many of you that are watching are people that I've had a chance to just hang out with, have coffee with, just sit in my office and chew the fat, seeing Jim Waters and Bob Smith, and guys, we're in crazy times. There is no doubt about that. So I wonder what you're reading. Are there things that you're reading that are helping you make sense out of this? I do see Jim Waters. I happen to inherit some of Jim's theology books when he moved to Florida and Iowa. And one of those books, Jim, I don't know if it's yours or if I came through Crossroads, but a book by Craig Blomberg about Jesus. And so that's what I'm reading right now. It's a textbook. Oh, the birds just landed on the water. Here they come in. The mallards are doing spring things, so they're all excited. Here comes some birds. Oh, that's so cool. Did you think that was cool, So? I thought that was cool. Anyway, so I'm reading this book by Craig Blomberg about Jesus, an introduction. And I love reading books by smart people. Man, do I love reading. It reminds me that I'm not all that smart and I need some help. Chapter I'm reading right now is on literary criticism, historic criticism, redaction criticism, and it's all the people, particularly it seems like in the last 200-300 years, People have tried to take apart the Bible and say, well, this part's true, this part's not. Jesus said this, Jesus didn't say that. This stuff Matthew made up, this stuff Luke made up. This is something that, well, John's on his own script. He's not following what anybody else is writing about. And anyway, they try to take it apart and just go, there's no way any of this could happen. Like the miracles, for instance. They go, since miracles don't really happen every day, therefore they couldn't happen, and there's no way Jesus did them. That's weird logic, right? Because we see things that happen miraculously every day that we go, man, we can't explain that. That must be God. But somehow when it gets written in a book, they go, well, there's no way Jesus actually did any of that stuff. When Annika went to St. Olaf, I was scared. Those of you that know me, you know how scared I was, because I didn't want her to get wrapped up into bad theology. No. And so they read a book by Borg, and it was exactly this stuff. That Jesus was just a guy that was confused, and he's kind of had some good philosophy, but he thought he was God, and that's weird. And I was so grateful. I don't know, maybe this video will get to you, but I can't even remember your name. But the guy that's a Bible prophet, St. Olaf, that goes to the Baptist church there in Northfield, and got to know Annika. And he helped ground her, right? And the church there, the Emmaus Baptist. And because Annika was able to find people that knew the truth, they were able to kind of ground her a little bit. And so that helped. Jim Moberg is asking if this is my Corona sermon. Of sorts. I'm just playing around with Facebook Live right now to figure out how I can do it later at 10 o'clock and make sure I do it right. But right now I'm just walking my dog and talking. All right, we're towards the end of the walk now, so we got the dog leashed up. The park is officially walked. Oh, Soso's funny. She waits. She's like, you forgot something. You put me on a leash, but you didn't give me my treat. So there's your treat. I don't know if any of you have dogs that take three shots at their treat, but she drops it. She takes her time. She does her whatever. All right. Well, people, it's been fun hanging out. This is crazy times that we're living in. Find some truth. You may have some time on your hands, particularly if you're in a job that has got you sitting around for a couple of weeks or months. I have some friends that are on the speaking circuit. All their events just got canceled, and so they got some time on their hands. Grab a Bible. I would suggest, particularly since we're in the Easter season, read through the Gospels. There's 4 of them: Matthew, Mark, Luke, John. Maybe get out a notebook, take some notes on the differences between them. Like I said earlier, I want to invite you to join me at 10 o'clock for our real Facebook Live, where we're going to talk through how we know what's true. And I am walking back to my house now, following my dog. And this is where the bunnies are, so we got to be aware of what's going on. Make sure everything's okay. All right, no bunnies. Anyway, people, stay safe. God is good. If you don't have any toilet paper, give me a call. I can hook you up. Don't tell anybody else, because it's a secret. It's not like I hoarded it or anything. I just happened to shop at Costco days before the world went crazy. So anyway, Why toilet paper? I don't understand that. We're in a new world. I remember 9/11. I remember the day Columbine happened. I even remember the day the space shuttle blew up. Yeah, I'm that old. I was a junior in high school in Steve Stock's physics class, and we were watching it live because there was a teacher on the space shuttle. This is the first space shuttle that blew up. And that day, the world changed a little bit. I'm not old enough to remember the stock market crash. I guess it crashed in 1987, but who was following the stock market in 1987, man? I was just interested in whether I was going to survive my freshman year at college or not. There are days that life changes, and we're living through one right now. And it's a time for us to, as a church, to step up. Hey, my paper just arrived. It's time for us to step up and be the church and love each other. My phone doesn't like it when I bend over. All right, we got the paper back into the house. All right, people.